Anytime I hear Wole Soyinka speak like this, I begin to ask again, who is now the Gbajue, Obi or Tinubu?
It's been more than 24 hours now. Professor Wole Soyinka blasted the president over the heavy security his son, Tinubu, enjoys. Until now, nobody from the Yoruba Ronu camp has antagonized the professor. Not a single loud voice, not one angry video, not one thread, not even the usual Twitter outrage. At the event where Soyinka spoke, they could not raise their hand to clap, they could not laugh, they could not challenge him. They simply sat there, watching their preferred president get openly criticized by a Yoruba elder they dare not confront. This shows clearly that their outrage has never truly been about respect, culture, or principles. It has always been about interest and convenience. Now imagine for 1 second that it was Peter Obi who made the same statement Soyinka made. By now, the Yoruba Ronu camp would have labeled him tribalist, bigots, hater of the Yoruba race, enemy of the states, blah 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 blah. They would trend hashtag for days. They would drag him endlessly. But because it was Soyinka, a Yoruba icon, suddenly everyone is calm. This is the hypocrisy people keep pointing out. Remember when Peter Obi respectfully called the Olu of Ibadan my brother? That single harmless remark caused more outrage among the Yoruba Ronu camp. Yet, when the president's wife publicly embarrassed both a Yoruba governor and a Yoruba traditional ruler, they found a way to excuse it, minimize it, or pretend nothing happened. Governor Adeleke is older than Senator Tinubu, even if it's only by age. The insult and disgrace was undeserving. No protocol, formal or informal, can supersede constitutional hierarchy. An unelected individual cannot issue directives to or publicly undermine an elected executive officer. Shushing up the governor, therefore, amounted to a breach of decorum and an affront to constitutional order. Okay. What about the Oni of Ife standing to crown the president's wife while she sits unflinching? We are talking about a first-class Yoruba king, the #1 Yoruba king in Nigeria. This time around, the Koto did not really see where to bow. They say Igbos are arrogant and always disrespect their culture. What would they now call this act of impudence exhibited on their first-class king? See, the irony is that Yoruba keep demanding respect from outsiders. Yes, they overlook the same disrespect when it comes from within their own cultural and political circle. What they call honor often seems more like performance, more like a show, a display, not real principle. And that's why Igbos are direct and blunt. They tell you to your face who you are. They call your bluffs and put you to seats if you think you are bigger than the people or what is morally acceptable. Just and fair. Nobody send on our papa and on our mama for here. We know they look on our face. We always stand on the truth and call out wickedness no matter whose ox is God. Yeah. The truth is simple. Respect is not selective. Cultural values cannot be switched on and off based on political convenience. If someone criticizes your leader and you call it hate, but another person from your tribe says the same thing and you keep quiet, that is not cultural pride, that is political hypocrisy. And this is why many people say that no matter how intelligent someone appears, once their thinking is restricted by tribal loyalty or blind partisanship, their reasoning begins to decline.
Soyinka speaks. Yoruba Ronu goes silence. A lesson in hypocrisy. How cultural defenders shift their standards. That is what we have been talking. Maybe the same thing with the talk, so the likes of Bayo never comers. If we don't hear many people, all these data boys coming out to say this, to say that, this and this. He does not. Obi, you can never be president. Oh, this and that. Like I said, there is no reasonable Yoruba person or a Lagosian that will want to tell me that Tinubu is a person that should be in the position of authority. We can see it. No, tell me, even the people that are defecting to APC, the people who are defecting to APC, tell me, are they defecting because of genuine love? Have we not seen the manipulation? If people love you, if you believe in what you are doing, if you know and you know what you are doing is right, people by themselves will come. People want to come by themselves. You are not going to induce anybody with anything when you produce or present people with a good governance. But all this ones, you are coercing people and you think you want to, it is love, because you are doing well. Like, seriously? So let's even leave that aside. So the issue of evaluation, you can just close your eyes and say now Peter Obi, just like this lady said, say now Peter Obi talking. You think say everywhere for nobody they hot, just like she said when Obi was talking about my brother, a friendly and loving statement, they turn it around. What kind of nonsense is all this? What kind of nonsense is this? And you have bad character, then you come out and begin to point. See, everybody, whether you be Igbo, whether you be Yoruba, whether you be whatever, everybody get character where everybody they know. Not to talk of as a nation, Nigeria, we all get character where we they know. But that does not mean we not see good people among us. We still have good people among us. But when we see bad thing, we need to condemn it. But in a situation whereby people will come, oh, you feel that we are better, you are better, Yorubas are better than Igbos are better than this. That is where the problem comes in. We don't even deal with issue, as it is, but we begin to digress and begin to go, say something that is not right, because you cannot argue constructively. Once you begin to have biasness in your mind, when you see the right thing, you will not say it because you want to look at somewhat attachment, concerning this. Now nobody has said, they have not, no issue, no statement has been issued from the presidency. None of them. It's just the same what we are talking about. All of them don't go silent. They know, like I said, all of them know the truth. No, because in our relation you can't say talk now, they don't go talk anything because they know the truth. But because of their biasness, if nothing will be talking now, oh my goodness, we don't even need anybody to tell you. Even if you like, come in battalions and begin to defend the rubbish. Even Wole Soyinka, when he was talking nonsense, okay, now who is now the Gbajue now? Because who is now the Gbajue? She himself now, all of a sudden now he can't talk because the thing is glaring. They know, and that was the reason why I didn't want to support Tinubu in the first place, because I was even surprised that it was after Tinubu had come on, become president, they made him president. I was like, people say, oh, he was close to Tinubu, because during the campaign time, he didn't support him, he knows him. But because of that small tribalism in him, now he make her come the Messiah. Not be saying no Tinubu. Is it today you know Tinubu? Now today you know Tinubu, say Tinubu get that kind of character. He said they do overdo things. Well, he supported Tinubu 100%. Now he understand the Agbero leadership. No, he know the kind of person when he be, because throughout the campaign, when Tinubu was even talking about it, that he was interested in whatever, he didn't come out. I mean, I didn't know that they were close. Not until when people, after the election, he won. After some months, when people started talking about their history together, I say really, but he never came out. He wanted to try to even make sure say he uses something to entice that one. I make that one say they try to he want dance to Tinubu's tune. But people are saying, oh, this is the kind of this is what we know concerning Professor Wole Soyinka. Yes, so that the people used to support him, but all of a sudden when he changed, people not change, and that was why himself not termed it calling them mob. And meanwhile, he calling what if fascism or whatever, calling Obi supporters. Meanwhile, Tinubu will be saying he gets Obi supporters now online. Just they use their mouth, they use their whatever, their keyboard, they talk with you, they won't talk, and they will come out massively against you if you say something that is not correct. So you think say people they support Obi today now, if Obi begin to miss Yan, they no go call on us. That is where you are getting you are having problem. Who is the most tribalistic person among all these politicians? Number one is Tinubu himself, because his supporters will be doing nonsense, he will not say anything. So at the end of the day, Tinubu supporters that are really the real Agberos, they will come out online, they will talk nonsense, they will still come physically. We have the likes of Oluomo, we have the likes of them who were carrying cutlass. Don't vote, don't vote. This guy is because of sentiment. How can this guy that calls himself the governor of Lagos State be bold within the conscience to know that he won the election? He didn't win the election. With all this, they did the sacrifice and all of that because they were so desperate. Now those people are not a mob. They will physically, they will treat you bad. On social media, online, they will do the same thing. You didn't see those ones as threats. Now they see as threats. This same Wole Soyinka. Now they break. Not be the kind of person wey him be that. Wey Tinubu be that. I beg you, second base jare.